Songs of love, only the two of us. Let's see, we are almost live. Let me put my shoes on. Let me put my shoes on so I can have shoes on my feet, so my feet don't get cold and it's not a distraction while I'm doing this live stream. It's very important. I got one. Here's my other shoe. Putting it on right now. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Is tonight Friday night? Is it Friday night? I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Yeah, got some cool stuff today. Got the Cyberfrog Lucite stand up, which I'll show you real quick. Let me back out. There it is in all its glory. This is going to be something that you can get. It's a perk that you can get for the Cyberfrog Indiegogo. And it is plastic and clear. And it stands up. And it looks pretty cool. So, you know, it's just one thing. We're trying to be a little different. We're trying to offer some kind of cool stuff. You know, you let me know what you think. If you hate it, you can. If you hate it, it's okay. Let me know. You're allowed to. You don't have to agree with me about everything. You don't have to. You can say, Ethan, I don't want a Lucite Cyberfrog stand up. I don't know why you're asking me. Ethan, I don't know why you're forcing me to have a Lucite Cyberfrog stand up when that is not what I want. And I will say, well, okay, I'll find something else for you. I will find something else for you. Well, Vaughn Jog Vlog took a swing at me today. This guy took a swing at me. Let's watch. Let's watch this guy. I'll turn this up here. And maybe you want to see someone take a swing at your Uncle Ethan. I don't know how he does this. And I don't know why he does this. Are you guys ready? Hold on, let me turn up the lights. Why? Why pick on me? What do I ever do? I do nothing wrong. I do virtually nothing wrong. And yet I'm always the subject of abuse. All right, let's see what he says.
Hey guys, so for those of you watching this, I think we can agree on one thing.
What?
I'm awesome. Okay, let's make it two things.
So that is the first thing. We need to agree that he's awesome. This gentleman, he is a member of our community. He is a subscriber. He does post, and Ticos are all over here. In case you guys are wondering, the Ticos are all standing. They're here for you if you need them. This is Tico. People are mingling with Tico right now. You won't believe what I've done for Tico's reputation. Tico is super popular. As you can see, there's a whole crowd of Ticos, and all the other Star Wars characters want to hang out with Tico now. So that is good.
With episode 7, The Force Awakens, and it had all of that thrown up by Ryan Johnson.
Wait, is this about me? This isn't even about me. This is about Star Wars. I don't want to see that. Wait a second. Let me get back to this guy. I actually looked to see what he thought about Star Wars, too. Oh, here it is. Here's him versus me.
So you guys like it when I go after YouTubers. Fine. Now I'm taking on, what's his name? Comic book artist, Secrets Pro, some kind of mouthful diary.
You say that, but your name is Vaughn Jog Vlog. You say that my name, Comic Artist Pro Secrets, which just rolls off the tongue. Comic Artist Pro Secrets. It rolls off the tongue, Vaughn. Yours is Vaughn Jog Vlog. Blech. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like bleh. That's what it sounds like. How dare you?
The guy's name's Ethan Van Sciver.
Damn right.
I'll tell you right off the bat, this guy is a talented comic book artist. Talented. Now of course.
What do you mean? What was the talented? Why did you cut there? What do you mean talented? What in the hell? Is there a camera? Like, is there a pole coming out of your waist like a dong and your camera is attached to it? How are you doing this? What does it look like when you're making these videos? What does it look like? It's gotta look weird.
If you have immense talents, you probably want to do your own thing. You probably want to write and draw your own comic book. You know, right?
Right, right.
It's just kind of what I think I would do if I was a comic book artist. And my hoodie wasn't flying up while I'm trying to rant about stuff. It's just a little idea. Well, this guy's channel occasionally draws something, but he found gold, right?
Yeah.
Just as I did. You make fun of Star Wars. You make fun of The Force Awakens. You make fun of The Last Jedi.
You make fun of Vaughn jogging. How many views am I going to get off of this? Making fun of Vaughn. Vaughn jog vlog. How many views? Is it the subject matter I pick, or is it just, my delivery about things? I don't really know. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, this is interesting, and you do make a good point. I did upload 6 videos, maybe I don't know if I did or not, but you're saying I didn't. I believe you. 6 videos in 24 hours, and only one of them was drawing, but that one was 4 hours long. It was a 4 hour quiet live drawing live stream, so people could watch me draw. So it's not really safe to say that, out of 6 videos that I uploaded, only one is drawing, and that just means that it's only 15 or 18% of my content. It isn't. It isn't. It's a great deal of my content is drawing. It's just all bound up into one thing. Yeah. All right. The rest of it's Star Wars because, I like talking about Star Wars, and Solo is coming. So this week, I told my wife, this week is going to be a big week. I am going to upload, whenever I'm not sleeping, I'm going to be uploading Star Wars. There is nothing but Star Wars news out there. That's all there is. Everyone's talking about Star Wars. There's a lot of Star Wars propaganda. Now is the time. Now is the time to really get in there and talk Star Wars.
Right? Well, he calls himself a Star Wars fan. That
The
way he can
biggest.
quickly align with those who have picked up on his clickbait.
Yes, there is a joke behind this. The joke is that soy was thought earlier, and what people say. No, scientists disagree. What do scientists know? It's clear that too much soy intake, turns men into women. They begin to behave like women. They begin to complain and whine. They do get man boobies, as I understand it. Soy is full of estrogen, and yeah, it reacts and it makes them act like sissies. I mean, everyone knows this at this point. That's what soy is. That's what soy does. There's the soylent grin, where you open your mouth really wide in a smile, like you're, I don't know, a cartoon character. It basically makes men not behave like men. And that is a big problem in Star Wars right now, where basically everyone involved with Star Wars is bending over and allowing people to reshape the idea of manhood within the characters that we're used to sort of idolizing, the male heroes that we're used to idolizing. Hell, I mean, they're turning Lando Calrissian pansexual, and you want to argue with me about soy, Vaughn? Is there a joke behind this? The whole thing is a joke, Vaughn. The whole thing is a joke. Yeah, keep up with the news. I don't tell the same stories 25 times. Actually, I just read what's in the news. I read what's in the Star Wars news. I want to keep everyone informed and up to date. I have opinions, sure, but they're informed opinions. Informed opinions. And they're guided by knowledge of soy. Yeah, it's true.
So often, I'm doing it too.
Soy bomb,
Here's
that.
why this.
Yep.
Here's something from comicbook.com where they don't talk about comic books on their comic book website. Enough is enough. You're not really adding to the conversation. You're not telling
Dude, I am the conversation. I'm not, there's no one conversation out there that I am trying to contribute to. I am my own conversation. I am Ethan Van Sciver of Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Others can join me and add to my conversation if they choose. I'm not trying to add to some general, potluck conversation with a bunch of dummies who are watching Star Wars go down the tubes. I am talking about Star Wars from my perspective, and I'm doing it by analyzing the Star Wars media, Vaughn. That's what I'm doing, and other people are coming along. As you can see, 41,000 subscribers. Can they be wrong? No, they can't be wrong.
anybody anything new. Everybody's there agreeing with you.
Because I'm right.
I could have done the same thing.
No, you
There's
couldn't.
a lot of ground to cover out there. You can't just be the same thing again. You're going to Toys R Us.
Yeah.
And you want to live stream the death of it? I mean,
It is? Good.
Yeah. My beloved dog Cole died. You think I live streamed the funeral? Hell no. There was poor
What?
reception. All right.
Vaughn, you're very
That's
funny.
gonna do it for this
Oh, God.
set of jog logs.
That wasn't very
I
long.
ran for 14 minutes, 6
That's
seconds.
it?
Yeah, this is my shortest yet. Only did like 4 little
Vaughn, I weigh twice what you weigh, and I run 3 times that.
vlogs right here. A mile, 0.03, 79 active calories. Total calories 100. So yeah, we're gonna multiply
100 calories. That's like 2 soy lattes that you burned off.
that distance by 2 because I don't have quite 3,000 subscribers, and that's going to make for this week's contribution to St. Jude's.
Great.
Okay? Now, I'm going to put the running total up here. If you want to help me out, or you just hate me a whole lot, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Because that's just going to affect me more right here. It's going to make me have to do good. And we don't want an asshole like me doing good, right? Or, if you really want to help out, sign up for my Patreon. $1 a month gives you full access to the recently canceled podcast, my upcoming commentaries. Probably going to be doing one soon with my favorite movie of all time,
Like, comment.
What the hell was that? All right. Good job, Vaughn. Thank you. Vaughn only has 2,718 followers or subscribers. Please do go over there and subscribe to Vaughn or check out his videos. Maybe like a few of them. I just, I thought that was funny. I don't know. I wanted to watch that with you guys. All right, so let's forget about that now. That's done. Taken out. I feel roasted. I'm roasted. Crypto fashion. Oh, look at this. Yeah, there's a new Jawbreakers T-shirt out. Are you guys aware of this? If you are a supporter of the Indiegogo for Jawbreakers and you would like the official Jawbreakers T-shirt, I think pretty much all of this money goes into John Mallon's pocket, which is good because he doesn't have a $500,000 Kickstarter going right now. So he's just an artist. He could use a few extra bucks. If you want to wear this T-shirt around and just let people know, man, just let people know, you should go over there and order this from Crypto Fashion. So how's everyone doing tonight? Wait, let me read some of these super chats. Oh my goodness sakes. David Gagnon, thank you for Canadian $2.79. It's my 44th birthday. Can you say happy birthday? Happy birthday, David. 44, eh? All right, we're around the same age. I'll catch up with you in September. Chris Tenbroke, thank you for $2. Roast the soy boy. It was funny. It was funny. Joshua Radabow, thank you for $1.99. Want to see is at 58% on Rotten Tomatoes for Soylo. That is a big deal. That is 42% now of the planet. That is most of the way towards half of the planet, of the world, now saying that they do not want to see Soylo, a Soy Wars story. Now, this was an issue with some. Hold on a second. Let me just do the math real quick. So 42% of, and then let's do 7, 7620, comma 000, comma 000. So now what we're up to is 3,200,400,000 people are boycotting Solo. They are staying home. They have chosen to stay home. They are not going to go see Solo, a Star Wars story, and I don't know if I can blame them anymore. I don't know if I can blame them. All right, so today we're going to talk about. Oh wait, I got to do more super chats. I'm really sorry. Let's see here. Okay. Michael Alvarado, thank you for $5. Uncle Ethan, I just ordered both the Soylo and the Tico shirts, and I am excited to represent. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your support. Wear them with pride. They're tasteful, and they are cool, and they will make people laugh. Brandon Moist, he's got that last name of Moist. That last name Moist. Women don't like that. Women don't like the word moist, Brandon. Each time Tico was said tonight, I take a drink. I don't know if I make it to the end of this live chat. Ooh, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. I'll show you why in a minute. Pete Mack, thank you for £2. C.A. Ingruber, do you at 1.17 Ingruber impression? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Did he imitate me? I don't know if he knows who I am. Down Forward Punch, thank you for $5. I'm heading to Orlando tomorrow for a conference, and I will be wearing my Soilo T-shirt at Disney. You will get so much respect. You will get so much respect if you do so. Let me see. Where's Comic Artist Pro Secrets T-shirts? I don't even know if they have them here. What is this? Where is it? How come I'm not listed on the side here, but everybody else is? How is that fair? How is that fair? That's not fair at all. A very stable genius. You can get a T-shirt that says that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let me get back to the super chats here. Yeah. Mr. P Channel, thanks for $2. I left Soy Jogger a nice message. Back it up, room. Exorism, thank you for New Zealand $5. Rotten Tomatoes has a 7.1. Deadpool 2 critic review boosting. The Solo score, I saw that. I absolutely saw that. I saw that there were two Solo reviews, or I mean, two Deadpool 2 reviews that were accidentally misplaced, that were put in the Solo mix, and they have lifted up they've artificially stimulated the aggregate score of Solo. It's not fair. It's not right. It is a hate crime. All right, let's get to our story today. I did a little research. I thought you would want to see this. This is BuzzFeed's original article. Now, when the announcement about Rose Tico was made, SJWs all over the world rejoiced. They rejoiced. They couldn't wait. They were so excited about the possibility of Rose Tico, the many possibilities of Rose Tico. I mean, really think about it. Really think about it. So this is Rose Tico. Yeah, I mean, she's very, very pretty. We're going to read the original BuzzFeed news article / interview with Rose Tico. Let's learn a little bit about our girl. She isn't wearing a bag. She's not wearing a ridiculous wig. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are interested in learning about her. You know, I mean, you gotta find out what makes these women tick. Let's see. Let me look at my channel. Looks like, oh my goodness, we're at 41,205 subscribers right now. Thank you very much, everyone. Down Forward Punch, thank you for $5. Happy to see Rose Tico is still wearing her trash bag. Well, I don't know if this is a trash bag. I don't know. All right, let me see here. All right, let's get my chat going so I can see what you guys are saying, and I will stay in touch with you. All right, here we go. Kelly Marie Tran, The Rise of Rose. The Rise of Rose. Tuck yourselves in, guys. This is bedtime. How a badass nerd. This is SJW talk right here. This is women. This is how women. Oh my God. Go get daddy's belt. Go get daddy's belt. Oh, it's her again. She wrote the Star Wars poll trivia contest. Whoa. All right, let's see. This is exciting. Yeah. Kelly Marie Tran is ready to conquer galaxies both near and far, far away. This was posted on November 14th, 2017. So take yourself back to that time period right before The Last Jedi first premiered. Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember? This article came out then, and it was basically promoting this new character, Rose Tico, who we didn't know then. We didn't know what Rose Tico was about. We only knew that BuzzFeed was excited. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. And later we learned that when Mark Waid saw Rose Tico for the first time, it made him happier than he's been in a long time. Why? Because Rose Tico gave Asian people all over the world. Asian people are they 1/3 of the population of planet Earth? I think they are. So they really needed representation, and seeing that this person here played a character on Star Wars made him feel good about himself. Made him feel good about things, and everyone wants Mark Waid to feel good about good about things. Just you know, just stop crying. 2 years ago, all of Kelly Marie Tran's dreams came true. She got the career break of a lifetime and landed the new lead role of Rose Tico in Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Oh, I love it. No more. I don't have to say Solo, a Star Wars story. I can say Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Oh, that's fun. I wish I'd started this sooner. I really do. I wish I'd started doing Star Wars stuff sooner. I missed out. I missed out on a lot of great articles like this. She moved to London and got to work with some of her personal heroes. Yeah, Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. Oh my God, personal hero. This is too good to be true. An actress, actor. I'm sorry, I was gonna say actress, but no. Excuse me, Keeley. Actor Laura Dern for starters. And she finally paid off her student loans. And then, once filming wrapped, she ran away. Quote, I think anytime you go into anything that's different and new, there's a bit of fear. The 28-year-old Vietnamese actor, American actor, there's no actress. Did you guys notice that? Do you not call you not call women who act actresses? They're actors now. Interesting. Man, this is just sometimes I feel like Archie Bunker. Yeah. Um, most of the time, and it's nice. Let's see. Set on a sunny October morning, fanny pack bouncing. Now let me tell you something. You can't call what we call a fanny pack in London, can you? Fanny means something very different in England than it means in America. It means something different. So yeah, as she hiked Griffith Park in Los Angeles. Oh no, she's in it. Okay. OG Dweeb, thank you for $2. Kelly says favorite Star Wars is Empire. She's a victim too. I believe it. I believe it. I'm prepared to grant her all. Listen, at this point, I am 100% sold on Tico. It took me a while, and I'm sold on her for different reasons than the SJWs are. I just like Tico. I think she's the greatest meme in Star Wars history. But I'm sold. Whatever she says is fine with me. It's going to be the tone of this article that we're going to have to study very carefully. Uh, Alarian Horizon, thank you for $1.99. KMT had no idea she was a pawn for the SJWs. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. I mean, she was a pawn in probably ways that she wasn't expecting. But yeah, look, I mean, she does. Maybe she is a real Star Wars fan. Maybe she is. We'll find out. This is going to be very, very informative. Jennifer G says they've been calling themselves actors for a while now. Oh, well, how does one distinguish? Like, if your name is Chris Brown, and I'm not talking about the one that beats the crap out of Rihanna. I'm just saying if your name is Chris Brown, I'm an actor, Chris Brown. Wouldn't you think that that's a man? What if you walked in and you're a woman? Well, I guess everyone's just gonna have to deal with it, huh? Right on, sister. Brandon Moist, thank you for $2. I'm in for a rough night with the Tico. Drink up, my friend. Drink up. Yeah, it's gonna get worse from here. She glanced down quickly at her Pikachu watch. She has a Pikachu watch. That's cute. So we're making a picture here. We're forming a picture of who Rose Tico really is. Quote, that's just natural. It's human, natural instinct, she said. But I also spent a year traveling and trying to figure myself out and reminding myself why I got into this. Traveling isn't going to help you figure anything out except that you miss home. That's the only thing that you're going to learn from traveling. You're not going to learn if hey, I got to go on the road and just decide if I want to be a movie star. I got to just sort it out. I got to find it within myself. Yeah. Right. I mean, I got to go hang out with some beatniks, smoke some joints, whatever it is. Go on the road. Go on the road, like Jack Kerouac, and try to figure out if I want to be Tico. Fortunately, I think she did go on the road and decide that she wanted to be Tico. I think maybe that was a good thing. Maybe Jack Kerouac had the right idea. Originating a Star Wars lead character is the stuff of dreams for actors. Let me think if that's true. Harrison Ford, is that the case? Was originating Han Solo a dream come true for you? Was it the stuff of dreams? Dan, thank you for $9.99. For your Tico dating fund. Oh, she's an expensive girl. She's an expensive girl. I would have to take her someplace very, very nice. Very nice. But thank you very much. Yeah. Um, yeah, it is the stuff of dream. Mark Hamill, how do you feel right now about being Luke Skywalker? You know that it's kind of lost its shine, I would think. After the booby milk drinking scene. It all but guarantees immediate global stardom. The Force Awakens breakout star Daisy Disley, Daisy Ridley, and John Boyega are currently starring in big budget studio films outside of Star Wars that nobody knows about and nobody cares about. Nobody cares about either of these two people. They offered John Boyega Green Lantern. He was going to play John Stewart, and he turned up his nose at it. John Boyega, when Star Wars is over, so are you. Daisy Ridley, uh, are you even in Star Wars? Like, I've seen Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Are you in it? I mean, is Rey even in that movie? I know you're a zero on the screen. Not like Tico. Tico fills the screen. And also offers the possibility of long term employment. Harrison Ford has been playing Han Solo since 1977, and he's still not entirely sure if he's finished. Oh, he's finished. Even in the face of rapid and continued expansion, Disney recently announced that Last Jedi writer and director Ryan Roundhead Motherfucking Johnson will helm a new film trilogy. They knew this before they even knew the disastrous response to Star Wars: The Last Jedi. They'd already given this clown show, this frisbee head, three new Star Wars films based not even on Skywalker. Oh, it makes me angry. Makes me absolutely angry. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $2. Pokemon makes me happy. This is for Pikachu. Yeah. Mike Soilo, thank you for $5. I'm with Brandon. Bottoms up. Brandon, would you drink in two Manhattans deep here? All right. I could have beers. I don't know. Should I drink with you guys, or should I stay sober through this? You know what? It's like I like all the Kelly Tran stuff. I'm really happy about hearing about her journey into becoming Tico. But yeah, I don't know. Wait a second. Do I have another iPad here? Oh, there are two iPads. Hold on a second. I got another iPad hidden behind this with my T-shirt ad. All right. Yeah, I don't need to drink. Do you want me to? I don't know. Joseph Radabout, thank you for $1.99. They should give you a trilogy, Ethan. Yeah, they should. I don't know why they haven't yet. I think it's only a matter of time before they give me a trilogy. What would my trilogy be about? I would do the Salacious Crumb trilogy. I think that's what needs to happen. I want to know how he met Jabba the Hutt. My Salacious Crumb trilogy would be like Goodfellas. It would, you know what? It would be, I would rob from Goodfellas. Salacious Crumb would essentially play the lead character. I mean, he would just be a young kid who's given a shot on Jabba's gang, and he really establishes himself, et cetera, et cetera. He ends up betraying Jabba the Hutt and sort of, et cetera, but whatever it is. But he ends up beating C-3PO's eye. That's the best part. Brian Greer, thank you for $2. Brandon Moist, thank you for $2. Have beer with us. Okay, I will go get a beer. I don't want to drink too much though, because that would be disastrous. All right, let's get a little music while I go get a beer. For a change, let's listen to Fabio. All right, that's enough of that. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Cheers. We are drinking Blue Moon, just Belgian white. All right. Let me read some super chats here. Yeah. Seen the Unseen, thank you for New Zealand $10. Lando is now pansexual. You know what that means for poor Lobot. Why do you think he had a character, a friend named Lobot? More like Down Lobot. Down Lobot. Oh my god. Of course. It all makes sense now. It's the Down Lobot. Jesus. We should have seen this coming. I'm surprised, it took a bunch of SJWs to figure out what was going on. Every time I see Lobot, he says, now I'm horrified that his mind is screaming, call the police. Well, that's correct. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $5. Kelly Marie Tran is the Lewinsky to Ryan's bulbous round phallic Bill Bubba Clinton. Oh, isn't that true? I think that's merciful. It's a good thing to say. Mike Soilo, thank you for $2. Tales from Jabba's Palace. Salacious has a story. I think he does. Stephen Picone, thank you for $1. I appreciate your donation. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $10. I would pay money to see a Salacious trilogy where he has an epic lightsaber duel with Darth Binks that is so over the top it shatters reality. Salacious and Jar Jar's force power is off the charts. I think that's true. Yeah, I think that is true. Let me catch up with the chat here. All right, we are good to go. You ready? Let's get back to Tico. By the way, I don't advocate drinking. If there are kids in the audience, wait until you're 21 or just really pissed off. Okay, so yeah. So Star Wars remains one of the most surefire celebrity making machines in show business. Absolutely. But becoming a Star Wars star is also a huge responsibility. It's a central juggernaut in the geek culture landscape, and the fandom is so long-standing and voracious. A prominent role in a Star Wars film can guide and often define an actor's entire career, especially a newcomer with blah 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 blah. And for Tran, there's an added element of both privilege, and pressure. Rose Tico is the franchise's first major character to be played by an Asian American woman. Now, the franchise has had many aliens with mock Asian dialects. I'm thinking of Nian Nam and who were those weirdos at the beginning of Phantom Menace? They were totally racist. They were completely and totally racist. Nobody says anything about that. But anyway, Rose Tico is the first actual human Asian character to be in the Star Wars franchise, and for that, she does deserve every bit of applause that she has earned. The movie isn't out yet, but Tran is already making history with the role by posing as Rose on the front of Vanity Fair in May, arms crossed with a coy smile on her face. What? Tran, I gotta buy that Vanity Fair. Paul Contreras, thank you for $1.99. Pansexual, is that a fetish for cookware? We thought it was, but it wasn't. It also has nothing to do with Peter Pan and Never Never Land. Strangely, though, it does have something to do with Michael Jackson, which is very, very odd. But it all kind of adds up. We need to find this Vanity Fair, this May issue of Vanity Fair, so that we can actually see Rose Tico smiling, a coy smile. Of course, it would be a coy smile. I like that. Is it like a come hither smile? Is it hot? Let me see, guys. I'm sorry. May 2017, Vanity Fair. I mean, you guys are as interested in this as I am, I think, right? I mean, maybe not, but I hope you kind of are. Mike Swillow wants to know where the chopstick pointer is. I mean, I have a lot of. This has become very controversial, to be honest with you. Here it is. A lot of people, some people do like the lightsaber pointer. Others really don't like it, and the comment section is just full of people arguing about it. All right, let me see if I can get Rose Tico here. That is not Rose Tico on this cover that they're showing me. Oh, here it is. Oh, joy of joys. All right. Let's have a look at our Tico. She's there, but she's with other idiots, too. I don't want to see these other idiots. I just want to see Rose Tico. Oop. Are you there? Okay. Look at Rose. And she is smirking. She's kind of like, are you ever going to figure out how to, work that camera so we can get the fuck out of here? That is awesome. I'm so glad I found out about that. I'm going to order that magazine. I'm gonna promptly order a copy of that magazine. We can all share it together. We can all share it together. Uh, yeah. So the chopstick pointer is here. Would you prefer I use the laser, the lightsaber pointer, or would you prefer I use the pen? And it's not even a pen. It's a non-photo blue pencil. Yeah. No, I've got a. Yeah. No, I've got. Oh, I brought forth the saber. Yeah. No, I've got like four different kinds and two of each of these. I bought four sets. We opened them up all together. Uh, I haven't tried to eat sushi with these. You're supposed to be able to, but I honestly I don't know how. I don't know how this. I don't know how. Wait a second. Here's another one. Oh, this is actually Darth Maul's sushi lightsaber stick here, just like that. That's nice. Oh, I actually like using these chopsticks. Yeah, I'm not very good at chopsticks, to be frank with you. You hold one like a pencil, and then you steady the other one, and then like that. Okay, yeah. I'm always like, at some point you just go, a fork works better, you know. But that's my lack of culture and breeding showing through. That's yeah, my rough-edged New Jersey, you know. Anyway, the Buzz General, thank you for $2. Some money for ink or whatever. Poob Up Boys for life. Yeah, I guess so. I guess thank you for the money for ink. I guess if you're a Poob Up boy, you're going to be one for life. I don't know. Let's see. Let's read some more super chats here. Um, Joseph Citadino, thank you for $5. Rose is not the first human Asian in Star Wars. Anyone remember Sharut? You are so right, Joseph. Oh my God, you just blew my mind. Why is everyone pretending like Sharut doesn't exist? Oh my God, and he was so cool. I mean, I actually liked him a lot. Remember when he was fighting those stormtroopers? That was awesome. This is all a scam. This is all complete hoax. Rooster Snake Shackleford, thank you for $10. Really nice of you. Thank you. When you tell these Soy Wars stories, the characters come alive. It feels like Dong Lover and Alden Third Ehrenreich are in the room with me. Super scary. Bong and Espresso are my poisons. Oh, I have an article to read after this, by the way, about those guys, Dong Lover and Third Ehrenreich, reacting to Star Wars haters. I did not read the article beforehand. I hope, please let them know my channel. Please let them know. Brian Greer, thank you for $5. Guess what? Soy milk is green. Soy milk green is sea monsters. Oh my God. Shannon McDaniel, thank you for, is it Shannon? McDaniel, thank you for $2. Lando doesn't shoot first. Know what I'm saying? Ah, kinda. I kinda do know what you're saying. Joseph Citadino, thank you for another $5. That's not Maul Saber. It's Shadow the Hedge. I mean Kylo Ren's. The Pee-wee, thank you for $1.09. How are you feeling? I'm feeling okay. I cough a little bit. You're gonna hear me cough. But the aches and the fever are all gone, and I'm just now stuck with a cough, which I am gonna cope with by drinking ice cold beer with you guys. And I hope if you have a beer in the house, if you have access to beer, you should get one with me. All right, let's see. Let's get back to this. I'm gonna put on Fabio again and read with Fabio in the background, and we'll just see how that works out. You guys tell me. I'll turn it down a little bit so it's not too loud. Okay. It's something that I think about a lot, she said. I just remember growing up and not seeing anyone that looked like me in the movies. Tran's no stranger to the geeky realm. She nicknamed one of the steepest trails in Griffith Park the Road to Mordor. So she has references. She has references to things. And has been unsuccessfully trying to convince 8 friends to dress up as the Fellowship of the Ring with her since high school. She's super nervous for Daenerys to see Viserion in Game of Thrones next season. That's such a Kylo situation, right? Seeing your child who's on the other side now? I'm serious. She's a Harry Potter superfan. Ew. And even though she's a Ravenclaw per the Pottermore sorting hat, she's a Gryffindor by choice. I feel like the sorting hat would have been like, you should pick, and I would have picked Gryffindor. Ew. I would have picked Slytherin and then burned the whole school down. Sergeant Lowe, thank you for $14.99. This is my contribution for your future Tico tattoo. That's not a bad idea, Sergeant Lowe. That's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, I would get a Tico tattoo. and we'd probably live stream it while it was happening. It might maybe on my back. Stephen Picone, thank you for $2. Why no Vader solo movie? Yeah, I mean, probably they would answer, well, the prequels, were it was a Vader trilogy, but it wasn't really, was it? It wasn't. Christopher Burkle, thank you for Australian $2. Fabio is a moisture farmer, indeed. A lot of people are supportive of the idea of getting a Rose Tico tattoo. The Boba Fett spinoff was canceled. I don't know why, Pete Mac. That would have actually been decent, and anybody could have played that character. Unicorn the Cobb has declared a fatwa on Kathleen Kennedy and Ryan Johnson and Jar Jar Abrams. I won't read your post though. It's naughty. Yeah, Brandon Moist is talking about the word moist. Adam Suter, he mentions that I'm a humble ink frog shirt and Tico merchant. I would like to get into the Tico business. I wouldn't mind. Mr. Dystopian says, "What's going on, Ethan?" A live chat is going on. Aaron Chauncey, thank you for $2. I appreciate you. Nice donation. Trevor Wedge, thank you for $5. Uncle, I heard a podcast with the actor who played Jar Jar. It was revealed that he was the one that suggested the embarrassing Yoda saber fight. Interesting. Interesting. So, I mean, listen, Jar Jar Binks. Well, I mean, it depends on how you feel about the Yoda saber fight. I thought it was okay. People are telling me that I should kick V. I don't know if V is in here, but if he is in here, get out of here. I'll kick him. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to this. Trans. Oh my God, there are more pictures of her. Oh, thank God. Oh yeah. But Trans also no stranger to the lack of diversity in nerdy fare. For example, she always went to midnight Harry Potter screenings dressed as Cho Chang, the only prominent female Asian character in the films, even though she adored Luna Lovegood. And now that Trans about to experience the other side of fandom and become one of those rare characters of color herself, she admits there's no lack of pressure. Is that right? Nico Sar, thank you for $2. Thank you for showing me I'm not alone in hating Harry Potter. I hate Harry Potter. I really, really do not like Harry Potter. I would like to start a Harry Potter haters channel, but I think there would only be like 5 people that would join it. I know I'm alone. I can't stand that kid's round head and his little Gumby mouth, his little smile. I hate that everyone is always reaffirming him. Oh, Harry Potter, all the time. He's a dickhead. He's rude. He's a bully. And everything always goes his way with no trouble whatsoever. His friends are scumbags. And yeah, I despise the whole series. So there. Thank you for a $2 donation. It's just how I feel. That is just how I feel. Yeah, Robert Munoz wants to know why someone needs so many belts and not have any pants. She is worried about this falling down. She is insecure. All she needs now is a pair of suspenders, and I would think that she had OCD. Yeah. Oh, good. Other people here hate Harry Potter too. I really don't like him. I don't know how you can cheer for him. I mean, I am totally. I see that movie and I go, I like Malfoy. Yeah, he looks like one of Donald Trump's kids. I like him. I think he's going places. And he would go places, except for these buffoons that get in his way. Now, he's business oriented. He's smart, he's classy. He's got a good hairstyle. He's got a good sense of humor. Hangs out with fat kids. So do I. Most of my friends are heavy. Yeah, I like him. I really like Draco Malfoy, and I think he got a raw deal. People do disagree. I mean, I posted a video showing the origin of the spite that began in the first Harry Potter movie. I said, this is where it all happened, and this is who's to blame. And Weasley was to blame. Ron Weasley was to blame for everything that happened there on out. And if you watch every single Harry Potter movie, Draco doesn't do anything. He's just hanging out with his friends. And for some reason, we're just supposed to assume that he's a bully, he's a bad guy. And so, yeah, Harry Potter and his jackass friends preemptively bully him every single movie. Hey, let's turn him into a slug. And then, yeah, he's mad by the end of the movie. You pissed him off by the end of the movie every single time. Whatever Draco Malfoy was destined to be, he it only came to be because he met Harry Potter. That is my opinion. That is my opinion. A lot of people, yeah. Some people are saying, "You shut up, Uncle. Sherry Potter is God." I don't know who Sherry Potter is, but I'd probably like that better. Also, I can't stand the creator of Harry Potter. Ridiculous. Get out of here. Linda Calrissian says, Ethan, the man that happiness is forgot. Wrong. I like Tico. Tico makes me happy. I'll think Cyberpunk makes me happy. Elvis makes me happy. Star Wars makes me happy 50% of the time. And I like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. By the way, I was doing a live stream, a live chat, and a silent one. So I put on my headphones and I listened to Frankie Valli the entire morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I want to go see this guy because I really like the old timers. I always see them right before they die. And I looked up tickets, front row tickets to see Frankie Valli in Atlantic City in July. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna be like, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my glasses off of you. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna be jealous. I'll live stream. I'll live stream from there. Alba Clark, thank you for Canadian $2. I would love to give Rose Tico Daddy's belt. She's got quite a few of them here. She wouldn't mind another one. David Howard, thank you for $2. Luke saw it coming and avoided Swaymageddon. R.I.P. So true. Swaymageddon is happening. I don't know if it's going to completely happen in Han Solo, but it's a start. Making Lando Calrissian. By the way, this is another thing, guys. I said every single movie that Disney points out or puts out is going to disgrace one of the original George Lucas trilogy characters. Every single one. And I've said it over and over again, just like Vaughn Jogger likes to say. These points have to be reiterated, Vaughn. I mean, I can't just say them once and they just disappear into the ether. I need to reiterate my thesis, so that when it comes true and it becomes clear to people that I'm right, I'm validated. Hold on, let me scroll down. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $5 super chat. She needs the belts because she's auditioning for the next Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts game. Nice, I hope so. Nico Sar, thank you for $2. It's disgusting. Harvard even has a Quidditch team. So true. Enough of it. Enough. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the first movie, Force Awakens, disgraced Han Solo. The second movie disgraced Luke Skywalker, disgraced and killed these characters. The third movie was going to disgrace and kill Princess Leia, but Carrie Fisher, of course, tricked them all. And then it's like, well, Han Solo, it's a solo movie. Like, they already disgraced Han Solo and killed him. So I guess Disney is going to miss one. They're not going to disgrace. No, Lando Calrissian. Lando Calrissian disgraced in Solo. Oh, he's pansexual. He has sex with his robots. Hey, that's great. That's great. So they found a way. I mean, if you thought that they were going to miss out, no, they found a way. Trevor Wedge, thank you for $2. Look up Wizard People, Dear Reader. Hilarious. All right, I'll do that in my private time. Rooster Snake Shackleford, thank you for $2. Draco did nothing wrong. Hashtag Draco did nothing wrong. Prove to me that he did anything wrong ever. You can't do it. He never did a damn thing wrong, ever. Tired of it. I watched those movies and I'm like, dude, by the way, I met Draco too, several times. I think I hung out with him after a convention. Cool kid. Really cool kid. I was like, you got a raw deal. He said, I know, brother. Neomix, thank you for £2. Draw Holdo as Star Sapphire Lantern, please. Ew. Well, I'll think about it, Neomix. Thank you for your donation. The Dad Joke God, thank you for $1.99. That skirt is what happened to Ethan's belt. Yeah. Huh. All right. I mean, look, are you guys warming up to Tico? Basically, I mean, I think I've rehabilitated Tico's image. I told this to Pablo Hidalgo. I said Pablo Hidalgo, Geraldo Rivera. I said, Pablo, I rehabilitated Tico. I made Tico a star. You couldn't do that in your entire lifetime. I did it within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, Tico figures are flying off the shelves. You can't find Tico merchandise anywhere. And when you find it, you buy it. This is the power of Comic Artist Pro Secrets. You think that like your soy can stand up against my Tico power? It can't. Cap Secrets. That's what it's all about. All right, let's see. Paul Contreras, thank you. Can I has Rose Tico figure? Possibly. Send me an email. I don't always do it. Like if you send me an email and ask me for something, there's a 1 in 10 chance you'll actually get it. But sometimes you will get it. Oseki, thank you for $20. How to get rid of Kathleen Kennedy without taking down Lucasfilms? Would Disney kill Lucasfilm, the name, if Solo and Nine tanked? No. Kathleen Kennedy will get fired. There are a lot of dumb people who are saying to me, I did this great video, and it's one of my best videos. It's one of my best. You should go watch it if you haven't yet. In which I talk about Kathleen Kennedy having to hand the lightsaber in this image over to what's his name over at Marvel Comics, Feige. Kevin Feige. Yeah, having to hand the lightsaber over to Kevin Feige. Avengers actually took the number one spot. You know, it is now the biggest movie of all time, and it supplanted The Force Awakens. And people said, "Oh, who? You know, like that's a big deal." Oh, let me read this. These are all disappearing. These super chats. Uh, you know what? I'll catch up with them later. Let me finish this point. People said, "Oh, you know, listen, Kevin Feige and Kathleen Kennedy both work for Disney. Marvel and Star Wars are both Disney. So who cares who you know who is has the best selling movie? I'll tell you who cares. Disney cares. That's not how it works. Okay, Disney will if Kathleen Kennedy can't produce films that are competitive with Marvel films. And by the way, Star Wars films are expected to beat Marvel films. If Kathleen Kennedy cannot do that and shows a pattern time after time of getting her ass whipped by Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige, Kathleen Kennedy's going to lose her job. Disney will replace her because Disney would. It doesn't matter to Disney. It doesn't matter that all of this is owned by Disney. The fact is, the Star Wars movies could be doing better than they're doing. Maybe they could be doing better under a different president. So Kathleen Kennedy will lose her spot. It happens all the time. I just watched it happen recently. It happens all the time, and it's going to happen again here. So Solo is probably going to underperform expectations. My expectations are $340 million opening weekend, and that'll be that's it. Because I mean, forget it. I mean, that's it. It's going to have an opening weekend that's going to do pretty well, and it's going to have a severe drop off weekend too, because nobody's going to like it. People don't like this movie. It has a 72 Rotten Tomatoes right now. That is just, well, if you're going to see it, go see it, but you don't have to see it. That's what that score kind of means. In the meantime, there are other movies that have much better scores that are going to do much better at the box office, like Deadpool 2. So let's be real. Kathleen Kennedy is not long for Star Wars. If Star Wars 9 is a bomb, and it will be, it will be. There's no way it couldn't be. That's it for Kathleen Kennedy. It's my prediction. I'm going to be here with you throughout this. I told Andrea, I was like, you know, we're going to be here for a while doing Star Wars because we've chosen to set up this channel and we've chosen to become Star Wars commentary at a pivotal moment right now. Why? Why Star Wars now? Everybody's like, you're a comic book artist. Why not talk about comics more? Well, I do comics all day long. I draw comics all day long. I'll let you into my office. You can watch what I'm doing. That's definitely going to be an aspect of this channel. But there are already so many channels that discuss what's going on in comics. I don't need to be one of them. Also, as a professional, I just find that it's like not cool to talk about my peers. I have nothing to do with Star Wars, and Star Wars right now is the current battleground for far leftist weirdos to to destroy. Nobody's talking about this the right way. I've chosen to talk about it and hopefully open people's eyes to it. Robert Munoz says he wants to lick Kelly Tran's face. Interesting. All right, so let me also. So yeah, that is the point. Kathleen Kennedy will not be here for very much longer. Next year, she'll be gone by next year. That is definitely my prediction. Greg Miller, thank you for $5. Uncle Ethan, one. You're right again. Harry Potter sucks. Number two, just bought the Soilo and Tico T-shirt. Thank you. Keep up the good fight. Thank you so much, Greg, for your support. Anyone who has not bought the Soilo or Tico shirt, please choose one and do so. It supports the channel. And right now, we are in the middle of a culture war with a bunch of weirdos who want to make Lando Calrissian into some weird sexual deviant. So go ahead and support the cause by wearing the shirt. Let people know no soy, no, no soy, no soy low. Oh, what is it? By the way, soy low means something different in Spanish. It means I am. Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. Uh, Joseph Citadina, thank you for $5. No, they will disgrace the good characters from the old films and uplift the bad ones like Binks, who will be the ultimate big bad of all the films. Interesting theory. I don't know if I agree with you, but that would be great. Pablo Mendoza, thank you for $5. Here's a bit to go be the harbinger of death for Frankie Valli. I hope not. I really hope not. You know, that would be terrible. But I do need to see him. I take Andrea to see all of the big, you know, names from the past. She's a big Frank Sinatra fan. Obviously, we missed the chance to see Frank Sinatra. He died in 1998, but we can see some of his friends. Frankie Valli, definitely have to see him. Another, I don't think he's a Jersey boy, but he's close. He's in the neighborhood. I think he's in Brooklyn or Bronx. Bottoms up. All right, let's see. Um, yeah. Oh, got a lot of super chats here to go through. Blue Satoshi, thank you for $5. Just ordered my Soilo shirt. Gonna wear it to the gym next Friday. Sweet. Um, I've decided I'm joining a gym again. I can't wait. It has to have a nursery. Andrew and I both have to go. It has to have a nursery for Ava. She's hesitant to do that. I'm like, we have to. It's going to be so much fun, and Ava will be fine. Caustic Soldier, thank you for Australian $2. Is that Darth Tico? Has she been a bad girl? Looks like she's been a naughty girl. Yeah. Super Cormy, thank you for Australian $2. They made Leia with Ryan's round head in Rogue One. Ooh, interesting. With yeah, Geek Course, thank you for $2. Draco is my spirit animal. Mine too. Pete Mac, thank you for £2. Try Hogarden, much nicer than Blue Moon. Yeah, but I don't have Hogarden in the house. Normally, I drink Yingling or I drink Stella, but I just got this. I like all Belgians. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $5. Disney won't replace KK because she will sue for discrimination. That's the kind of person she is. Good luck to her. Disney will destroy her. Chris Prissa, thank you for Canadian $5. Even if they fire KK, they'll probably hire Natalie Portman as her replacement. It's never ending. Michael McLaughlin, thank you for $5. I'm gonna say it. I fully forgive Lucas for the prequels. There, I said it. Compared to the new movies, they are Shakespeare. You are so right, Michael. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. I've said that a few times. Akila, thank you for $2. Down payment on a Tico erotic adventure comic. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. Zach Funk, thank you for $2. No soy, no dinero. Yeah. Rod Johnson, thank you for $2. What is Cyberfrog's IQ? Not that high. He's smart. I think he's probably like 130. He's clever, but he's not like a genius. That would be annoying. He's kind of just regular guy, smart, clever guy. Bugs Bunny. Drunken Weasel, thank you for $1.99. Are you a fan of Red Letter Media? No, I've never watched a Red Letter Media video ever. I don't want to be influenced by anyone. I do my own thing here. I go my own way. I don't think there's another channel like mine. The closest is what Richard is doing. What I'm sorry, who? Zach is doing at Diversity in Comics. Just the kind of low key, kind of hangout feel of my channel. But I don't want to be. People are like, when are you gonna upgrade to all this high tech, stuff? I don't want to. I like this. I like this close up interaction with you guys. I like to keep it simple. I like the iPhone aimed at my iPad. I think that's hilarious, and it bothers people. It bothers the right people. I'm just gonna keep doing this for now. And Red Letter Media, I'll go check them out. People tell me I should. Rainbolt, thank you for $5. You've inspired me to make a slave Rose Tico figure. It's hilarious to look at. Buying a Soilo shirt. Thank you so much. Michael Barwinski, thank you for $1.99. A Caustic Soldier, thank you for another super chat. Australian $2. KK is just the puppet of neo-Marxist Abigail Disney. Yeah. Epics 78, thank you for $5. Got to see Johnny Maestro of the Crest shortly before his death. It was an amazing show and an honor to meet him. You got to go out and see these people while you can. I mean, the world is still full of amazing, talented artists, and they won't be here forever. So if you can get to a show, I fully think that you should. And that's what we're all about. Andrew and I love going to concerts. All right, so it feels like a lot of expectation, and you just want to do it right, she said, pumping her bright green dinosaur leggings up the road to Mordor. That expectation, that pressure is part of the reason why Tran spent the year after filming Wrapped traveling in total. After filming Wrapped, traveling in total anonymity. I ran away, she laughed. I wanted to center myself and remember who I was. My life had just changed so much, I needed that time to reflect. First, she went to South Africa. Oh, I've been there. And worked on an endangered wildlife reserve. No internet, no electricity, no running water. That is bullshit. I'm positive that they had all of those things because I stayed on an endangered wildlife reserve in Johannesburg, and it was gorgeous. And there was everything. There was cable TV, and there were also giraffes in the yard. Every morning, I'd go out and have coffee, and yeah, there were bats hanging from my hut, which was scary. But giraffes, I'd go out and pat their little butts. Rhinoceros I saw walking down the street. It was really nice. And we went to the Cradle of Mankind and saw where the first man corpse was found. It was interesting. I went into a cave. She shared a room with a dozen people and told everyone she worked as an office temp. She didn't start getting inquisitive emails until the new Rose Tico toys started coming out. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kelly Tran, is this you? Is this you? It is? That's funny. You're my roommate. Next, Tran went to Vietnam, first to work with orphans, then to fight King Kong in Viet Cong by Ethan Van Sciver. King Kong drop shipped onto the Viet Cong by order of President Richard Nixon in 1970. He wants to end the war. Turns out King Kong is still alive and being kept in a nuclear facility, 3 Mile Island, maybe, I don't know, but he's been kept there for 40 years. They let him know. Ann Darrow is the only one. Ann Darrow is now a 70-year-old woman, but she's still beautiful. And she's the only one who can tell King Kong what to do. She orders King Kong to destroy the North Vietnamese. Viet Cong. Oh, that's not what she's talking about. Kelly Tran, if you do want to star in my movie Viet Cong, just let me know. You absolutely, I'd be honored to have you be in that movie. Yeah. Oh, that's not what she did though. She went to work with orphans, revisit her roots. Her parents fled to the United States during the Vietnam War, so she brought them back to their home country for the first time in 40 years. If you're from there, would you call your parent Viet Mom? I would. I'd be like, "Hi, Viet Mom. Hi, Viet Dad. I have a Viet Mom and a Viet Dad." I have very huge cultural ties to where I'm from and where my family's from, she said. Her time in Vietnam was, according to the actor, an overwhelming experience. She and her family biked to her dad's village together, and he showed her where he used to sleep. My dad was a street kid for 7 years. He was homeless, Tran said. She met her cousins, the children of relatives who tried to escape during the war, but were pulled back by the Vietnamese government. This is why we need King Kong. This is why we need King Kong. Hold on. Everybody drink up. We need King Kong right now. Yeah. I could have had this life, Tran said, holding out one hand, and now I have this one. And it's purely because my parents dropped everything and moved to a country where they didn't know the language and didn't have any opportunities. Jonathan, thank you for $2. EVS, please make Viet Cong as a one shot, please. Might have to do it. Might have to do it. Okay. You don't have to beg me. I mean, if I think it's going to make money, I will do it. Now, if it becomes a movie, I will insist that Kelly Tran star in it as Andaro. Trandaro. Kelly Trandaro. Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah. Was there a Prince Kong before King Kong? I don't know. Is there a Queen Kong? Oh my God, is there a Queen Kong? See, there you go. Blue Satoshi, thank you for $5. 130 puts Cyberfrog on par with biologist and YouTuber JF Garepi. Oh, effectively someone with a master's, if not a PhD. Okay. All right. I like JF Garepi. I've seen him on the Kumite. Back when the Kumite existed. Yeah. No, not transgender Kong. All right. That year, what is she saying here? David Howard, thank you for $2. Is King Kong pansexual? Is he wary of Lando? Well, I think everyone needs to be wary of Lando Calrissian right now. King Kong is not pansexual. He does like the ladies, but he likes the human ladies, which is really extra weird. A Caustic Soldier, thank you for Australian $5. In all seriousness, a Kong story where Kong is unleashed on a corrupt society by someone powerless to fight the system is a great idea. Yeah, that is. Yeah, call me up. Let's figure it out. Let's work on it. Hey, Jeremy's here from the Quartering. Welcome, Jeremy. Jeremy, what do you think of my idea for Viet Cong, where King Kong is dropped on the North Vietnamese? Kelly Tran, also known as Tico, Rose Tico, will star. Will star. I can get that. I think I can make that happen. Jeremy's channel is called The Quartering. He's also got one called On Sleeve Media. If you have not subscribed to his channel, I find that hard to believe, but go ahead and subscribe to his channel. My parents didn't get to have a dream, she said. Their dream was to live in a country where their kids would have a choice. And despite any hesitance on her parents' part regarding her risky career choice, Tran always saw it differently. I truly feel idiotic tirades. Thank you for $2. Can we push her a Rose Tico edition loot crate? I wish you would. I'd resubscribe. I truly feel that I owed it to my parents, my grandparents, to do whatever it was that I wanted because If I wasn't very happy, if I wasn't being true to myself, then I wasn't living fully, she said. They had given up so much that I could live at the level that so many people are just automatically born into. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $5. How much you want to bet? Some scriptwriter says Kylo is a furry who draws edgy Wolfaboo OCs on the Star Wars version of DeviantArt in his spare time. Uh, I wouldn't care if they did say that. I'd believe that that was true anyway. I mean, why wouldn't that be true? Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah, I got a car waiting outside. Let's go to dinner. I mean, look at her. I mean, she's lovely. There's nothing wrong with Tico. Why would they put that stupid wig on her and make her so ugly in the movies when this is a beautiful woman? I don't know if she looks beautiful on the screen. Let me see. Let me turn my iPad a little bit away. All you can see is my fingerprints on my iPad screen. But yeah, that is a beautiful woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Wolfaboo, that's a term I haven't heard in a long time, says Blue Satoshi. She is a solid 5, says Gratz. She has fat arms, says Alric Yuga. Let's look past all that. Look into her soulful eyes, and I mean, it's Tico. All right, maybe not. Wes Bailey, thank you for $5. I appreciate your donation. Slug to the chest, thank you for $5. Is calling the Viet Cong Charlie's cultural appropriation? No, but adopting a Vietnamese child and naming him Charlie is a problem. And by the way, that was a sitcom idea I had in the 1990s, and I pitched it to ABC. I said, "Hey, I have an idea for a sitcom. It's called That's Our Charlie." And basically, yeah, it's like Webster, except this white family adopts a Vietnamese kid who keeps setting traps for him all over the house, like booby traps, jungle warfare in suburban homes. They didn't like it. They turned down that whole sitcom idea, and I think they regret it now. It would have been awesome. That's our Charlie. The quartering. Thanks for $5. Thanks for the shout out, bud. One of 2.36 billion. We all are. Everyone here. Everyone here is one of the 2.36 billion, except for me, who is going to sit out Soilo in protest. You're not alone. You're not alone if you're going to sit out Soilo. I also pitched something to MTV, and they didn't like this idea. Okay, they take your hat off inside the house. Can you see my reflection? I am wearing my Star Wars baseball hat. You can see me now. Oh, it's funny. No, I'm wearing my hat. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I'll turn this off. My reflection will get distracting. Can you still see it? You can still see it. Oh, wait a second. I'll tell you about my other idea in a minute. Why is it that you can see my ghost here? That's not right. All right, that's good. Stop saying that Rose Tico is definitely a dude. She's not a dude. She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. Brandon Moyes, thank you for $5. I feel like Marie Tran would be a great actress if she was given a character with a good character arc. Although we love Tico, we do love Tico. I think she's doing just fine in the role as she stands. I think it's just great. A Cossack Soldier, thank you for Australian $2. Tico has the femininity stripped away on screen. Jake Foley, thank you for $5. What was the moment you realized Disney Star Wars had jumped the shark? For me, it was the reveal of Starkiller Base in The Force Awakens. For me, it was, let's see, at what point did I hate The Force Awakens? I really hated the opening scene, the bombs falling in space, past Paige Tico, really disturbed me. I was like, how are the bombs falling straight down in the vacuum of space? Once I saw Princess Leia use the Force to pull herself back into the ship, I was out. I was completely out. That did it for me. Okay, scrolling down. She's passable in Bangkok. Oh, come on. You guys are being too tough on Tico. I think she's absolutely beautiful. She's not a trap. CMYK Comics, thank you for $10. Hey, EVS, a sensitive and concerned subscriber named Tonka's stepdad is upset that you say you're done talking about comics. Are you really done? Really forever? Right before you launch Subreddit? I don't think I said that I'm done talking about comics. I said that I can't talk about other people's comics. Like, people think that this channel is going to be some kind of like review site. It's not. I can't review other people's comics. It's just not my place to do so. I'm a professional. I know all these people personally, and if I came out and gave a harsh review to any comic book that had nothing to do with me, it would be seen as a personal attack, and people would question my motives. In fact, Eric Larson recently, 2 days ago, warned me off of that. He's like, "Don't you do that?" I'm like, you guys are seeing this channel grow, and you're getting scared that I'm going to turn on the industry. I'm not going to turn on the industry. No, the channel is mostly focused on Star Wars. I will, at least for right now, but it is also about comics. It's about Cyberfrog. I draw for you guys every single day. There's a lengthy video of me drawing, and I will get back to brutally honest portfolio reviews because I received one really good portfolio. So we will do that. We will do that. Yeah, so don't worry, guys. This channel isn't about any particular thing, though. I mean, I think I said this to somebody else. This channel is about me. It's about what I'm into right now. It's like if you join me, that's great. If you're into the same things I am, then we're gonna get along just fine. But I mean, if I turn on a dime and suddenly I'm obsessed with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons or Elvis, then this channel is gonna become an Elvis channel all of a sudden, and it's gonna irritate everyone. But Star Wars is cool. I love talking about Star Wars news. It makes me happy every day. What's going on in Star Wars strikes me as so awful and it's so funny because I watched it happen in comics. I feel like I'm in a unique position to dissect it for people. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $10. The only reason Starkiller Base was in The Force Awakens was because Ryan wanted to make a cameo. Note the base is just his round head with some CGI overlay. I didn't realize that in JJ's movie just to spite him. I didn't see that, but now that you mention it, it's definitely true. Matthew Whaley, thank you for New Zealand $2. Tran is beautiful. KK, on the other hand, KK looks a lot like Bib Fortuna. I'm just gonna say it. We watched Return of the Jedi on the TV today. I started watching it yesterday on my iPad. Today we sat down, we had popcorn and Coke, and we watched Return of the Jedi. I think it was like on demand, but for free from TBS. And Bib Fortuna came on and definitely looked like Kathleen Kennedy. I mean, there is a distinct resemblance between Kathleen Kennedy and Bib Fortuna. It's undeniable. I think it's absolutely undeniable. Rooster Snake Shackleford, thank you for $2. Tico is a trap in Admiral Akbar voice. Tico is a trap. I can't really do Admiral Akbar's voice. I'm sorry. I wish I could. People are saying, yeah, they would like more drawing lessons. Other people are saying, yeah, more about Elvis and more about Tico. All right, well, I mean, I'm kind of just gonna do what I'm gonna do. I mean, I hope you guys are entertained by my videos. They're not always meant to be instructional. They're just entertainment. I'm just here to make you chuckle. Come to my channel for a good time. R. Kelly, oh, I believe I can fly. Thank you for $2. KK is a lizard person. Is she really? I believe in that lizard person stuff. I've seen evidence of it. I've definitely seen evidence of it. Draw Elvis Tico, says Blue Satoshi. Draw Tico as Elvis. That would be nice. Just 2 short years ago, trans acting. How much longer is this? Soy face. Is that, all right. I need votes now. Soy face for women. Is it appropriate? Is it inappropriate? Can women do soy face, or is it only disgusting when men do it? My feeling is that women are allowed to do it, and that's why it's disgusting when men do it, because it's something women should do. Let me know what you think in the chat below. DJ Ray, thank you for $4.99. Uncle Ethan, that picture of Tico shows how much style and grace she has, way better than Ray. Why couldn't Tico be the lead? Why couldn't Tico play Ray? I don't know. Yeah, there are no teeth in this soy face. That's true. It is soy face, but no teeth. No tongue. Well, there's a tongue, but there are no tonsils. Women are allowed. Yeah, because it's a typical girl reaction, right? Yeah, people are saying women can do it for the most part. They wish she would have shown teeth in this soy face. Yeah. Human Warning says, just stop saying yeah, Uncle Ethan. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Yeah, no teeth. Need teeth for soy. It better not be porn. Is she laughing? She should be covering her mouth. She seems to be pointing to her shoulder joint, or she's pointing to the R in Star Wars. A classic soldier, thank you for Australian $2. It's flamboyant and effeminate, so it's natural. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. I'm with you. There it is. Look at all these belts. Did she have to tie all of these individually? That would be a pain. It's worth it though. It's worth it. She's crying. Other people are saying, don't ever stop saying yeah. Always say yeah. All right, I will. I'll always say yeah. Don't make me self-conscious about the way I talk. This has become a job, and this talking is my job. I have to say yeah. I agree with myself. I say yeah because I agree with what I'm saying. Slug to the chest, thank you for $5. I'm into Asian grills, and I have to say, Rose Tico is my type. I'm into Asian grills too. I like Korean barbecue. It's really really good, thick and juicy. Also, grills can do soy face. Okay. I don't think it's soy though. I don't think it's soy. I mean, it's just estrogen. Soy face is uh, it is the result of too much estrogen. That's what soy face is. So of course girls can do it. Of course, women are allowed to do whatever they want. Women really are. Oh, see the difference? Do you understand? Look at our Tico. Look at our Tico. Look at the little shape of her head. Oh, I love it. I love it. Um, a Caustic Soldier again. Thank you for Australian $2. Do we have Tico's official Twitter page link for us? I don't have it. I don't have it. Some of you were asking me to link my official Twitter page. I don't. I just assume you guys know my Twitter. It's at Ethan Van Sciver. You are definitely welcome to follow me on Twitter. It's fascinating. It's fascinating following me on Twitter. Watching these SJWs get upset at me over nothing, over nothing. The other day, yeah, somebody like totally thought they'd snag me because I said, yeah, I could relate to Luke Skywalker because he has blonde hair and I have blonde hair. And they said, oh, is that right? So basically, representation does matter, doesn't it? Because you felt like you could relate to a guy on the screen because he had blonde hair, and you have blonde hair. And I was like, whoa, never saw it that way before. Never thought about it. And he was right because I had a blonde afro in the 70s and early 80s, and I liked the Greatest American Hero. Greatest American Hero had a blonde afro like I had at the same exact time. And now when I see William Cat, I give him a high five. I'm like, what happened to our blonde afros? He's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Draw Elvis Tico in Blue Harvest, aka Blue Hawaii, says Blue Satoshi. A lot of blue there. Thank you for $2. I would like to do that. I would like to draw Tico hula dancing. I think that would be nice. I think hula dancing is hot. I don't know. All right, drink up. All right, one beer down. Takes a while to get a beer down because, I have to keep talking. Let's open another one. Tico is Ula. Hula Tico. People are saying draw Tico as a Borg. I don't really think that I want to do that. Unicorn the Cobb says, is this guy being sarcastic about liking Tico? It would be the most extended bout of sarcasm ever recorded in human history, Unicorn. I do. I do like Tico. I do like Tico. It took me a while. Initially, I was off put by Tico. I thought she was a scowling little midget in a potato sack. And that was because people had really built up my expectations about the reasons why I should like her. Over time, I've developed my own reasons as to why I like her. And I've adopted Tico and made Tico the mascot of Comic Artist Pro Secrets. And a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people are angry about it, but those people are wrong. Most of the subscribers of this channel have absolutely embraced Rose Tico, continue to buy Rose Tico action figures when nobody else ever did. Nobody ever bought Rose Tico action figures. I have 41,000 subscribers who all mine for Tico now. When they go to Target, when they go to what's left of Toys R Us, when they go to Walmart, and when they go to Kohl's and Kroger's, they show me pictures of Tico, acres of Tico, and they actually buy the Tico toys. It's now a status symbol. It is the thing to do. Buying Tico is the thing to do. And not only is buying the Tico action figure important, but finding new Tico. People have shown me Tico books, posters. They've shown me all kinds of Tico merchandise that I was unaware of. I have ordered the Tico tank top. I will be wearing the Tico tank top to the pool wherever I go. I'm going to join the private pool here again in my community. I will be wearing the Tico tank top whenever I go swimming. And recommend that other people do too. That's what my channel is for, promoting Tico. You can buy a Tico shirt right here if you want. There's a shirt that says Tico, a Soy War story. Tico has no relation to soy. At this point, real men and real women, unaffected and unaffiliated with soy, unaffected by and unaffiliated with soy, have adopted Tico. We are protecting Kelly Tran. We are protecting her reputation. These people tried to use her as a purse puppy. Do you know what a purse puppy is? Purse puppy is what SJWs would call a marginalized person who they place in some sort of role where they are highly visible in order that the SJW feel good about themselves. They get to show off this marginalized person that they have placed in their purse and they are caring for, and it makes them feel good about themselves, and it makes people think, they hope, that they are a good person. Well, we're good people too. We just like Tico because she's cute and funny and pretty, and has nothing to do with the fact that she's Asian. Uh, a Caustic Soldier, thank you for $2. Australian. Did you get the email from me bitching about the new Shira? Yes, I did. I did get that new email from you, and I have to say, it is ridiculous. The new Shira, basically, they're promoting the Shira and the Princesses of Power, a new Netflix show, by advertising the fact that the creative team is so very diverse. Now look at this. Uh, what kind of Planet could these people all build together? Probably the ultimate Captain Planet. Each one of them needs a ring. They would make the most effeminate and weird not tank top, half shirted Captain Planet of all time. All of them. This is cancer right here. Now, I will tell you this, all of you bitches, I'll take you all on. I'm just one single white male, and I created Hera, and he will beat the ass. He will beat the ass off. He'll beat the tits off all of you men here, and he is going to whip the tail of Shira. Hera. Hera. If you haven't seen Hera, you can go back and look at my video that I made where I take famous feminist icons, and there are too many of them, and I turn them into men. One of them was Shira. No, I'm sorry, wrong. Hera. And he is awesome. He's really cool. I believe he would destroy all these people mercilessly. That's what men would do. That's what real men would do. Unfortunately, real men aren't always in charge. So yeah, thank you, Caustic Soldier, for reminding me about that. I'm glad to mention it here in the chat. Plot Twist says Nahu Sanoki. Thank you for £10. If you shave Itchy the Wookiee from the holiday special, you'll get Rose Tico. That is not true. Is it? Is that true? You think so? Hold on a second. Let me. I'm gonna do some research. I'm not saying you're lying, but I'm skeptical, and I am a scientist. Lumpy Wookiee. All right, let's see. Lumpy Wookiee, Lump or Roo. This is not nice. I can already tell you. This. I'm sorry. You got my cough to come back. So you're saying that if I shave this creature here, I'm going to get Rose Tico. I see no evidence of that. You're going to have to provide me with more proof. She really knows how to stir whip my bantha loin, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Stir, whip, stir, whip, stir. However that went. Rainbow Brute would come in and whip the pants. Rainbow Brute would kick the ass off of all of them. He kicked the ass right off of all of them. He would take their balls and just slam them in a windowsill and a car door. He wouldn't stop until every single one of them was humiliated and on the ground. Keystrix, thank you for $2. Star Wars is dead. Now this is Tico Wars. Yeah, maybe. Zilliman67, thank you for $5. Hey, Ethan, I was blocked from leaving a negative comment about Soylo on Rotten Tomatoes today. No BS. I can't wait to wear my Soylo t-shirt. I don't know why they would block you. That's definitely unfair. There's definitely some sort of conspiracy here. It isn't fair. It's not right. And if there's anything I can do to help you, please let me know. I will endeavor to do so at all costs to myself and my family. Scrolling down. Ethan, are you straight or pansexual? I'm very, very straight. Liking Rose Tico, you're still straight, right? Yeah, I'm straight. Believe it. Nikos R, thank you for $2. Please do a live stream of the holiday special if you'd like. I mean, we could do that right now. I do like the holiday special. I have no problem with it at all. I actually watch it maybe 3 times a year, and I do enjoy it. It's very, very strange. Harrison Ford is particularly uncomfortable throughout. That's my favorite part of it. KLR Zumi, thank you for $10. Received Soylo t-shirt today. shocked at how happy I was. Why would you be shocked? You know, yeah, we're out to make you happy. This is just the beginning of our t-shirt empire. We do plan on making more t-shirts. We have had some suggestions. One design possibility is, of course, and you know, I go by other people's ideas as well. These don't all have to be my idea. I don't mind if you guys come up with something that you want. This is a possibility as a t-shirt right now. This is Ryan Johnson's head as a TIE fighter. Can you see that? Yeah, I don't know if you can make that out very well. But Ryan Johnson's head as a TIE fighter, just on black. I mean, we could add text below. It's a raw fighter, a round ass head fighter, type sphere starfighter weapon, twin soy cannons. It has soy cannons, affiliation SJW Empire. So I mean, if this is something that you would want on a T-shirt, let me know. We can do that next. I don't want to produce T-shirts that only 7 people buy. I would want to produce T-shirts that everybody wants to wear. Here's another one, colored and ready to go. Saving what we love, Tico Soy Wars. If anybody wants Rose Tico and slave gear that's been colored and digitally inked and ready to go on a shirt. Yeah, you just have to let me know if that's what you want. Yeah, Tico and slave gear. Uh, you know, I'm out to sell T-shirts. I'm a frog ink and shirt T-shirt merchant. That is not part of the business. So you guys just let me know which ones that you particularly want to buy. We will make them happen really quickly. It doesn't take long. I mean, we can get a shirt. Once I decide on a shirt, I send it over to them. They whip it out. They've got it ready to go within 2 days. They got the ad up and everything. Yeah, definitely. No, a lot of people are saying no. Most people are saying no. They don't want the Tico. Okay, all right, no slave Tico shirt. That's no problem. Star Wars Celebration is coming up. I mean, you could definitely wear it to Star Wars Celebration if you wanted to. That's part of this is just making sure that you guys have enough gear to let those people know. Those people need to know how you feel about things. Somebody sent me something really nice. I really appreciated this. This is me and Rose Tico in our land speeder toy, riding around Tatooine together. I mean, we really do we look good. We're a nice couple. So I do, you know, all of these memes that you guys send me, I do appreciate them. I look at them. Some of them might become T-shirts. If your design becomes a T-shirt, we will arrange a deal so that you are compensated for the T-shirt. This will not be on a T-shirt. Definitely not. Definitely not. But that is me with Tico. Okay. All right. So yeah, that I mean, we forget what Rose Tico actually looks like in the wig and everything in the scowl. That is oh, some people are very excited about all of this. The Cyberfrog T-shirt is coming. We wanted to coincide with, of course, we wanted to coincide with the Indiegogo, maybe right before the Indiegogo. Jim Bobo gives me $2 and says, "Tico, make it happen." All right, so the slave Tico shirt, that's the one that you want. How do you feel about the Roundhead Ryan Johnson TIE Fighter T-shirt? It's a raw fighter, round ass head. Uh, yeah, I mean, just let me know which ones that you guys would be interested in. Definitely. Peter Mayer says EVS riding dirty. Yeah, trying to catch me riding dirty all the time with my Tico. We put together the land speeder toy, by the way. It is in the opening room. It's in our foyer charging right now. It's plugged into the wall. And tomorrow, Ava is going to ride in it. I actually began the video review of the toy 12-volt land speeder ride-on toy. It's beautiful. I mean, it really is beautiful. I can't believe how little we paid for it. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Somebody points out that I am like John Lennon and Rose Tico is my Yoko Ono. Wrong. Yoko Ono was Japanese. Rose Tico is Vietnamese. There's a big difference there. Big difference. And if you don't know that, you're a bigot. You're a bigot. I'm gonna start calling people bigots like Mark Wade. Get out of my chat, you racist, misogynist, sexist bigot. Feels good to say that about other people. How could you do that? Like I swear to God, Mark Wade has his own page up on Kiwi Farms now. I don't know if you've seen this thread, and you really get to see the scope of his damn insanity. To be able to talk to people, call people that you don't know racist, sexist bigots. This is something that find myself aloof to. I don't understand how people can do that. I don't understand. I don't know. I hope he doesn't come back to comics. We need to get we need to get that we need to get Jawbreakers into the stores. Outpatient, thank you for Canadian $5. Dong Lovers Lando looks more like a black Baron Munchausen. I'm not sure I know what you mean, but salute. Down Forward Punch, thank you for $5. Can you ride the land speeder wearing the Rose Tico wig? The first part of the question makes the second part of the question irrelevant. I cannot ride the land speeder. Despite that illustration, that does not take my size into account. The land speeder itself will only accommodate about 130 pounds of nerd. I am almost twice that, so I cannot get into that land speeder without. I don't know what would happen. And we could see what would happen, but Ava actually really, really likes it. She was crawling all over it today. Ava was crawling all over that land speeder today. She is so excited about riding that thing tomorrow. I couldn't even finish building it without her kind of, kind of getting in the way, digging on it. Look at this. Let's see if that'll go. Here's us building the land speeder. I mean, she digs it. She likes the land speeder. She is 2 years old. And she was all over it, having a great time. Let me see. Did I film any of today? I don't really know. Oh, yeah. Here she is, sitting in the land speeder, absolutely digging it, having a great time. It is motorized. It's battery operated. I don't know how fast it goes. I don't know if Ava is going to be sophisticated enough as a very young 2-year-old to be able to work the gas pedal and the steering. But yeah. Thank you to you guys who sent that to me in super chats. I do appreciate it. So many of these things are just jokes, but every now and then we get something that we're like, wow, we're actually going to review this like we're supposed to, and then kind of keep it. That land speeder should be fun for the kids. Appreciate it. I'm not going to throw it away. I don't think so. Nahu Sanoki, thank you for £5. Tico looks like she got accepted for the Last Jedi casting, but thinks they're trolling her hopes. Finn is despairing he won't be getting Rey now. Yeah, he's looking off to this side here. And Tico's like, yeah, really? Tico doesn't like her wig. Once you see what Kelly Tran actually looks like, that wig looks stupider and stupider all the time. It looks really, really dumb. And it's a shame they made her wear it. I think that she should probably just go with her natural hair for the next movie. I am going to see Star Wars Episode 9 entirely for Tico now. That's the entire reason that I'm going to see that movie, is because of Rose Tico. Lando and Lobot are still bot lovers, says James Harold. We have no proof of that. That could just be something that's going around on garbage tier, far left wing websites. We don't know that it's true. Yeah. Some people are saying Finn is gay. I don't think he is gay, actually. If he was, we'd know it. Believe me, we completely know about it. They would never stop talking about it. Samurai Monkey 80 says Tico is love, Tico is life. Something like that. Something like that. Angela Betts says the wig is racist. Is it racist? Is it cultural appropriation? Rex Beard says I'm going to see Soilo just for Queera. Yeah, you should. I mean, Queer is probably going to be pretty cool. I'm so excited about this movie. It's now less than a week away. I haven't been doing the countdown every day like I need to. I need to actually be marking events in my videos about what's happening the week leading up to Soilo. How crazy are things getting? How crazy? I mean, they are getting crazy. You gotta realize. Should I find that article? We'll do it tomorrow. I want to read that article about what the cast is saying about us haters. I do want to read that article, but it's getting late, so I'm going to have to sign off pretty soon. Caustic Soldier, thank you for $2 Australian. Cyberfrog plus Earthworm Jim plus Toxic Avenger. I'm down for Earthworm Jim. Toxic Avenger would be the villain, I think, in that scenario. And I know that he wouldn't like that, but Cyberfrog would not tolerate the Toxic Avenger. That movie was like full of rape. That movie was disturbing. The original from the 80s. And then they had this contest where they drove around in their car and they gave each other points for running over people. That was messed up. CIA Bog says, Ethan, Cyberfrog when? I don't know. I don't know. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. Ivan Neves, thank you for $2. Got my Soilo shirt. Thanks, man. I hope to see you. I hope to see you too. I'm really, really glad that you guys are supporting the Soilo movement. It is driving them crazy. I've never seen anything quite like this. These T-shirts are driving the SJW Star Wars movement insane. They can't stop talking about it. And then whenever Soilo, a Soy Wars Soyri shows up on any other like web page or message board, wherever it shows up, and it is starting to show up, it is the meme. It is the meme about this movie. Everyone gets angry. Oh, I see. You're one of the acolytes of comic artist for secrets. Damn right, of course. Stylish. David Howard, thank you for $2. Tico versus Soynestro Core. She would lead the Soynestro Core, I think. Absolutely. James Nicholson says you're doing your job then, Ethan. That's right. Cecil, EVS. I just got here. Watch my ET review tonight. I like the Tico slave shirt better. Well, we can do both. We can do both. Crazy Manor 2003 quotes me as saying that movie was full of rape. It was full of rape. You'll see how many rapes were in the original Toxic Avenger movie. You can't do stuff like that now. I mean, it's just disturbing. Um, yeah. A Star Wars story sounds so wimpy when you hear it out loud, says Tom. Tom, it has too many S's in it. And I've said this over and over again. You have to watch the S content of any title. Cyberfrog has one S in it. If it was Cyber Sogs, like that three S sounds in it, that would be like really, really bad because then you would lisp it. Solo, a Star Wars story. Yeah, it sounds like something they would. Yeah, it's just you can't. It's too many S's. It's too easy to lisp it. It's bad. Brandon Moist, thank you for $2. Made it. We are the Soilo. Hell yeah. Yami Caleb, thank you for Australian $2. Hey EVS, just came online. What did I miss? No. Well, maybe a couple action figure sex scenes. Not too many though. But welcome. It's nice to see you. Gratz, thank you for $5. Quira is going to be the one that actually makes the Kessel run in 12 parsecs. Han never says he did it, just that the Falcon did it. Book it. Oh, really? If they do that, that is going to be disastrous. Star Wars fans are going to flip out. This community is going to flip out. Don't take every single achievement away from men just because men did everything that's good in the world. And we basically built up Western civilization. But who are we? What have men ever done but suppress women? It's true. Oh, we've got 1,300 people in the chat right now and change probably. I don't even know. How many people are in this chat? It's amazing. Key Strix, thank you for $2. T-shirt, Tico fixing a toilet with a Soy Wars logo. Well, she can fix anything. I'd rather draw her fixing a sandwich, though. I do want... Oh, can you imagine? I wonder what... Oh, it looks like there's 1.4 people are saying. 1.4 thousand people in here. Nuclear Sandwich says, be a masculinist. I kind of am, and I think everybody is. If you're not a masculinist, then what are you exactly? What, you don't like men? You hate men? Then screw you. Everyone's a masculinist. That's the thing. You're just for men's equal rights. And if you're not for men's equal rights, then you're not for equality. Blue Satoshi, thank you for two. That doesn't mean I'm a... What are those MRAs? No, I'm not one of them. I'm just a masculinist. Blue Satoshi, thank you for $2. Looking up the 2019 Thundercats. Look up the Thundercats Roar cartoon from 2008. Yeah, I seen it. I told you guys before. I've warned you about this. I told you that pops, those stupid pop figurines, part of the problem. Everything is becoming cute. They're cutilizing the world. They're cutilizing things that are supposed to be tough. They're making them wimpy and effeminate and for children, and they're making fun of masculinity, and that's what that is. Hey, let's take Thundercats. By the way, I don't care about Thundercats. I really don't care. I was never really a fan. I was never really a Thundercats hoe, but I knew a lot of people who were, and I think they would be disgusted by the way that cartoon looks. You can't let these people. You can't let these people get a hold of these properties. You can't. They're invading every single aspect of entertainment, and they're ruining it. They're ruining everything. Uncle Ethan, do you smoke the chronic? That's personal. Come on now. Let's see. Wow, EVS, you got more views than Warski Live. Oh, yeah. Well, Race Warski, he can't keep up with Comic Artist Pro Secrets, can he? I don't know. Pete Mac, thank you for... or Pete Mac says Ethan is an EVS male. Cypher09, thank you for $2. When will there be Cyberfolk t-shirts? I can do them tomorrow if I want to, honestly. Is it too soon? Do you want... I might just do them. I'll do them tomorrow. And I'll do Salamandroid t-shirts too. Um, I'm just afraid they're like before the Indiegogo, like people aren't going to buy them until the Indiegogo is going. So I've been kind of slow to release them. A Caustic Soldier, thank you for another Australian $5. Do you know how? Wait, do you know how much? Let me read that again. Do you know much about matriarchy throughout human history? It sounds sexist, but female power always comes at the decline or end of a civilization. Well, I mean, we're seeing it happen right now, aren't we? Yeah. Sorry, it seems to be the case. Blue Satoshi, thank you for $5. It's not Funkos, it's that noodle style proliferated by Cal Arts in the animation industry. No, I know that the Thundercats cartoon isn't specifically in the style of Pop or Funko. It's just that same. It's a branch of that same strain of disease of mental illness, where you take Wolverine and you make him cutesy. Wolverine's a killer. Wolverine is a trained ninja murderer. He smokes cigars. He's short. He's sweaty. He's angry. He's got testosterone coursing through him. He is a real man. And then you go out and you see like these big-headed little cutesy baby Wolverine toys, and you're like, who's doing this? Who's responsible for this? Who's responsible for this? Don't like it. Don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, so all of this stuff is bad. When you see the Thundercats cartoon looking like that, it's bad news. It's really bad news. Philip Schmidt, holy Schmidt, thank you for $2.99. Can you give us a T-shirt sold number? Also, Yanni or Laurel, I would like the T-shirts to sell, or the Soilo T-shirt to sell 1,000, and we're very close. We're very close. I told them when I gave them the design, I said this is going to sell 1,000 shirts, and they kind of chuckled, like, yeah, right. No, it doesn't. T-shirts don't sell like that. We're really close. They are flipping out. They're working overtime to meet these orders, to meet them on time. We are now their number one client base. Everything that we do, when I show you like these T-shirts, I'm like, do you want a T-shirt of that? You want a T-shirt of that? Our wish is their command right now. Crypto Fashion is amazed by this community and how supportive you guys are and how you purchase T-shirts, you purchase merchandise, you support this channel. They are that's why the t-shirts have reached you so quickly. They're getting them printed in time. They're using high quality t-shirts. People are saying, hey, $22, that's a lot. Hey, you guys who received your t-shirts, were you not thrilled with the quality of those t-shirts? That's one of the best t-shirts I own. I mean, I only like I wear Guess and Calvin Klein. That's a really, really nice t-shirt. I'm happy to wear that thing. So anyway, yeah, it's doing very, very well. What does this say? Also, Yanni or Laurel? I don't know what that means. I don't know, Philip. But yeah, if you guys want a certain kind of T-shirt and we think that we can sell a bunch of them, we will definitely make one. I think we are going to sell a bunch of Cyberfrog T-shirts, but it's a matter of timing it properly. They want to make sure that everyone orders their Soilo T-shirts now, and so that they can get them all out and in time for the movie. So that's what we're working on now. I mean, maybe tomorrow did they say tomorrow is the last day to order solo t-shirts or Soilo t-shirts in time to get them for the 25th, like to get them guaranteed that they'll be in your hands for the 25th. So we got to just push that for a little while, maybe next week. Miles Hicks, thank you for $2. Say Soilo, a soy war sorry again. It cracks me up. There you go. I said it again. Thank you for $2. It's like I say it with utter contempt. Like I'm just bored with it. It's dumb. Tired of the soy. I want to do a T-shirt that just says "No soy" in big white letters. No soy. I mean that sums it all up. Blue Satoshi says, "Nope, today's the last day." Oh, guys, yeah, if you haven't ordered a Soilo T-shirt, make sure that you do it today. Make sure that you do it now. You want to have that shirt. I mean, you don't need to have it on the 25th. You can wear it the entire first week. I mean, you can order it all this week, and you can wear it the entire week of the first week of the movie. But if you want to have it on the day, on Friday, next Friday, order it now. Stop stealing my name. Thank you for $1.99. The most common question I'm asked: Cyberfrog when? It's coming. It's coming. I've told you guys what's going on. We're building an LLC. We're building a little private company business to do this so that we can save a little money on the taxes. I don't know why Zach didn't do this himself, but he's going to get binned when he gets his tax bill. We don't want that to happen to us in case we raise an awful lot of money. We have opened up an LLC. We're waiting for it to get approved, get everything in order, and then we're going to do it right and proper. The Cyberfrog Indiegogo starts, and we're going to promote the hell out of it. We are offering good things. We're going to offer. Andrew and I sat down. First tier will be $25. You will get the book signed, and you will get no. You'll get yeah. Everything's going to be signed. I'm pretty sure. I got to double check that. But you'll get the book, and you'll get the ash can, and then the second tier is the book. Is it? Wait a second. No, the first tier is the book. Second tier is book and the ash can. Everything signed. Third tier is book sketched. You'll actually be able to get a Cyberfrog sketch in the book and the ash can. And then there's going to be a fourth tier with everything in it, including a poster and this stand up that I showed you guys earlier. We're actually producing beautiful lucite plastic stand ups, clear plastic Cyberfrog stand ups that look great on your desk. I mean, honestly, these are really, really gorgeous, high quality, beautiful printed items. I found a guy who can make them. He also can make tin signs. I'm thinking about offering a tin sign with Cyberfrog as an alternative to this. But we're going to have some really, really nice gifts to give people who support Cyberfrog. And then we'll build on it. There will be stretch goals where we'll have more Cyberfrog goodies. If we raise something crazy, maybe we'll make a Cyberfrog action figure. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Young Dark Vader, thank you for Canadian 279. Is it possible to read your original Cyberfrog? It is, and all of my original Cyberfrogs, I did commentaries for them that are up on this channel. Now, if you scroll through the videos on my channel, go back a little ways, and you'll find me doing commentaries on every issue of Cyberfrog that I ever did. And they're old. I mean, understand, I drew Cyberfrog originally when I was 19 years old, and I always thought he was a great character, but I was very young and inexperienced as a comic book storyteller. So the comic books themselves are not really that great. Like I'm not proud of them. I'm proud of the character, but I wasn't a very good storyteller. So when you find those, if you read them, you're gonna notice that it's like, yeah, an angry young teenager drew these comics. I don't know. You might dig it. Hell, thank you for $5. I hope you get enough sales that you have to regret signing them at the first tier. That's why I'm like eating my words. I'm being careful about that. I'm not sure that's the case. I think first tier might just be $25 and you get the book. I'm not sure. Maybe the book in the ash can. I'll figure it out. I'll make it worthwhile. I will definitely make it worthwhile. But we're gonna try to follow what Richard did with Jawbreakers. Except I'm not adding all these. Like it's easy for him because he's a writer. Like he's just like, hey, you want another book? I'll just write another book and I'll have another artist draw it. I have to do all this by myself, so there won't be any extra books. I might add length to this book because it's already getting bigger in terms of page count than I had originally intended it to be. I want to show more stuff. I want pages to be bigger and splashier. So again, we will see what happens. And I hope it sells really well too. That would be great. I would love that because if it sells well, Joe M, thank you for $2. I have a parrot named Yoshi. He likes to watch you. Oh, hi Yoshi. How you doing? You want a cracker? You're listening to one. A Caustic Soldier, thank you for $2 Australian. Tier 1 Ashcan, Tier 2 book, Tier 3 Ashcan and book, etc. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. What I was saying before, if this book sells well, the whole point of these Indiegogo campaigns is to begin to build a new industry for comics that doesn't rely on what's going on right now. We cannot rely on this industry to be safe or fair anymore. There are far left extremists who want to make life tough. They're terrorists, essentially. This is the worst people imaginable. They want to make it tough. They want to threaten comic shops who carry books from right wingers. I'm going to drink for a second. Hang on. Chug. So they want to threaten comic shops. They've already done it. They want to threaten people who support, who sell books by right wingers. That is happening right now. As crazy as it seems, it can no longer be denied. That is the environment that we are existing in comics right now, trying to survive. This industry is either going to die or it's going to change. It's one of the two things. When you have Dan DiDio, when you have Jim Lee out on a stage at these conventions talking about plans that they have to save the comic book industry, to save it, things are dire. Now, do people still want to read comic books? Yeah, just not these ones. People don't want to read the comic books written and drawn by people who hate them. And we represent and support a very large audience, and we're supported by a very large audience of people who feel that the comic book industry has passed them by. My new Star Wars fans are probably among those people who used to read comic books, but they kind of gave them up. But they're all sci-fi minded. They all like this stuff. They all like fantasy. They all love escapist fantasy. These guys, you guys, my new subscribers, I'm going to try very hard to convince you to support my Cyberfrog comic book and to read it and to start thinking about maybe joining this other community of comic book readers right now, of comic book fans, that will actually just kind of spit in the face of what's going on with these SJWs. They're evil. I mean, to actually, just the other day, a fan came in to buy their books, and he's a YouTuber, but he's never said anything bad. He's a YouTuber who they recognized as a supporter of diversity in comics, and they wouldn't even let him pay for his books. They threw him out of the store. They recognized his face and said, "We're refusing your business. Get out of our store." These are bad times. Like, that is unheard of. That is a ridiculous, ridiculous standard. We need to fight that. We have no choice but to fight that if we love comics. Rose Tico, what did Rose Tico say? We need to save what we love. It's not about necessarily destroying what we hate, although that would be great. It's more about saving what we love, and what we love is comic books. And I don't want to have to worry about going into a comic book store and worry about what the blue hair behind the counter has heard about me and whether or not she's going to let me pay for my books and leave without getting a lecture, without getting yelled at, without getting threatened, without getting a write up on her Twitter about how a Nazi came into her store. That is what's going on right now. We have to put a stop to it. That's what books like Diversity in Comics is. Jawbreakers are about. That is going to be what Cyberfrog is about. We need to build our own method of distributing comic books straight to people who actually love comics, people who put escapism first and agenda far, 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 far second. Ideology is somewhere third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, who knows? But it's about escapist entertainment. Yeah, and we got to do it. We have to do this together. It's can we save Star Wars? I think so. I think so. I don't think Star Wars has gone so far yet. I don't think it's so far gone. We might be able to save Star Wars. Can we save comics? I don't know, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. And you guys are the audience. Imagine. I have 41,000 subscribers here. Imagine if I was able to sell a comic book to all of you, just an indie comic book. I mean, I know that's unreasonable. Some of you who are here probably hate watching me, but most of you probably are supportive. If I could sell a comic book to you guys, it would change the world. It would change the world of comics. It would be amazing. Um, Chris Fullerton, thank you for $2. Mark Wade will call Bic to make sure you can't sign. That is funny and true. He will make it impossible for me to get pens to autograph. Uh, these people are crazy, and they're unfair, and I think they've lost the plot. I mean, they've forgotten who they are, and they've become what they hate in an attempt to stop people that they hate. And I'm not someone who spreads hate. I don't believe in it. I want everyone to support Cyberfrog. Everyone. I would never turn anyone away, except for Tim Doyle. Everyone else, I mean, you're welcome to support Cyberfrog, and I would be happy to sell you a comic book and answer your questions. Miles Hicks, thank you for $2. You're stuck in a room with Tico. What do you do? Honestly, I would probably just talk to her about what it's like to be Rose Tico, and ask her if she's seen any of my videos. And I'd enjoy spending time with Rose Tico. Or wait, would I Rose Tico or Kelly Tran? I think I would enjoy spending time with Kelly Tran based on this article that I'm reading, where she seems very, very nice. Rose Tico, I'm not sure if she would be so nice. Can you show us the Tico cutout? Asks Rodwell Stevens. Yeah, but it's dark in my office right now. I don't know if you can see her. See her head peeking over? That is the Tico cutout. She is permanently affixed behind my desk, where she belongs. Um, yeah, everyone has ideas, and this is the thing. Like we could just go ahead and we could build an industry where it's safe to be a Republican, it's safe to be right leaning, and still do comics that don't preach an ideology, that simply endeavor to entertain and to sell comics. First and foremost, this is a business. It's not a club. These idiots are saying, "Oh, if you want to work in comics, I'll just meet our demands. Just kind of be chill." You know, it's, oh, F you. You don't have to be chill. You can be a total asshole and work in comics if you want to. You know, just stay out of people's way. You can be whoever you want to be. You don't have to make anyone happy. You don't have to do anything like that. You just have to be decent. You have to be a good creator. You have to produce a great product. That's all you need to do. That's the only criteria. There's no club. If this were a club, I'd never have belonged to it. I don't want to hang out with these people, these weirdos. You think I want to spend any time with Mark Wade? You think I want to spend any time with these people? I don't want to spend any time with these people. Zero time. They're all nuts. They're all nuts. Are you kidding me? I avoid social events with these maniacs. Creeps. I just want to sell comics to you guys. I care about my fans. I don't care about my peers. It shouldn't be my peers should not be a barrier between me and my fans, and that is what this is essentially all about. That is why we have to do this. A Caustic Soldier, thank you for Australian $10. I am concerned that the vast majority will not make the shit because they just want to read about Spider-Man and things they know. People are really swamped with entertainment. We need motion books. Yeah. There's is my voice changing? No, I'm just I like to, for emphasis, I like to kind of drop from a shout to a whisper. Yeah, it feels good in your ear. Um, no, I still think, here's the thing. The vast majority will never read comic books, and they never have. They never have. Comic books are a hobby, an exclusive hobby for a very small minority of people who get it. We just have to bring that small minority back. We don't have to sell to everyone, just to the people who are inclined to read. And there are quite a few people who are still inclined to read. Those are the people we want. We also want to be able to get our ideas out to Netflix and Hollywood and video games. I want a Cyberpunk video game. My whole purpose is to get a video game. I'm not necessarily out to get a TV show. That would be great. If I could get a toy line, that would be fantastic. Cyberpunk is meant to be a toy line. Most of all, I'm looking for a video game. So I hope that's what comes of all of this eventually. It might take 2-3 years. The Shadow, thank you for $4.99. They call us racist, sexist, and Nazis. Meanwhile, SJW comics are banning people from comics that hurt their twisted views. Some heroes, right? Well, again, if SJW comic books sold, I'd draw SJW comic books, but nobody wants them. They don't sell. They don't sell. Oseki, thank you for $5. Your thoughts about web comics versus print? Both of them together. There is no versus. Everything. It's like saying, what do you think about TV versus DVD versus digital? No, all of that needs to coexist together. I would like Cyberpunk to be available digitally. It should be available in print. It should be available as a collected edition once I get enough books done. It should be available. The collected edition should be available digitally. You know, as many ways you want to offer as many different methods of getting these stories under the noses of people who want to read them as possible. Obviously, you know, the key thing is just to make sure that however people want to read comic books, that is how we will provide them. Yeah. That's scary. People thought Tico leaning over my desk was creepy. I don't know, it's not that creepy if you're here. It might have been creepy looking in the camera, but in real life, it's just fine. Um, Comic Artist Pro Secrets, can you do animations too, like a cartoon? Not really. I mean, I've done a couple. I've done a couple Cyberpunk dancing kind of gifs that I think are funny. But I mean, not, you know, I'll show you one in a second. Hang on. I'm sure you've seen them. Yeah. Cyberpunk dancing. Look at his feet. I don't know. I mean, it's just like 4 frames. All right, let me see. Here's another one. Look at his feet. I could watch this all day long. All right, that's it though. It's funny. Yeah, that's all I can do. I would do more animations like that because they just amuse me. Blue Satoshi, thank you for $5. You're a rebellion, right? I rebel was the line that killed social justice for me. I don't know how you guys have been able to put up with this. Also, TV is dead. TV is dead. This is it. I've told everyone this. Nobody believes me. YouTube is the future. I talk to other comic book artists who are sympathetic to what we're doing, and there are many. There are a lot. You guys are going to be really surprised with how many kind of comic book artists might come along with this whole thing. There are many, and I say what you guys don't understand is that television is dead. The typical way of promoting comics is dead. YouTube is the beating heart of civilization right now. It's the future. Right now, you're living in the radio age, and there are some people who think television is going to be the next big thing. Like it's 1948, and they're getting into television, and you're looking at them like they're crazy. No, television is the future. And if it's 1948, YouTube is the future. Television will go downhill. YouTube is everything. So having a YouTube channel and being able to promote your comic books directly, create content, daily content, um, letting you guys meet my family every single day in little ways. It's like you get to hang out with me and Ava and Andrea and Kaylee. It's cool, man. It's a direct relationship that people can relate to. It's reality show. It's reality TV, but even more real. And that is definitely the future. Phantom Harlock, thank you for $5. I used to love Antarctic Press. What do you think about them after Mark Waid pressured them to break their contract? They reached out to me and they said to me, Brian Denham over at Antarctic said, "I want you to know that we understand how difficult it is for Republicans in comics right now. We want to let you know that we'll publish Cyberfrog." And I just looked at him like, "Of course you fucking would. There's nobody who would not publish Cyberfrog. If I took Cyberfrog to Image Comics, they would publish it. Anywhere I took it, they would publish it. Of course, a small company like Antarctic would publish it. I'm telling you no. Like why? Like this is the thing that they don't understand. I don't need a publisher. I don't want a publisher. I don't want someone dipping into 50% of the profits. I'm going to be working really hard on this book. It's going to be my book. We have already planned, me and Andrea. Like we sat down and we had just kind of a talk and we said, oh my gosh, okay. So if we're going to distribute this the way that we want to, the way that we're planning on doing it, self-distribution for now, and then maybe hiring a little bit of help, this is going to take a month. Like we're going to have to sit down for a month and every single day we're going to have to, each of us, pack and ship 100 books for a month if we reach the level that diversity in comics reached. And we both looked at each other and nodded, like, we're not going to have a life. I'm not going to get much drawing done, but this is what we're going to do. There's no reason why we should ever hire anyone else. There's no reason why anyone else should publish this book. There's no reason why I should have to sit there and worry about a jackass company like Antarctic making a deal with me and then bowing to pressure and humiliating me like they did to Richard. No, I am not the object of controversy. I am untouchable. I am EVS. I will produce this book. I will release it myself. I will receive 100% of the profits for this book that I earned. And I will continue to work this way for as long as is feasible because I want to draw Cyberfrog for a long time. I really do. People are asking me also, they're like, when are you going to go back to DC? I'm like, I haven't even started Cyberfrog. Like, I mean, I hope never. Like, the answer is I hope never. I hope never. I hope I'm always able to do Cyberfrog. Why go back to DC? DC is I mean, they paid me very well. They treated me very well. I created a ton of characters for them and ideas that made them millions and millions of dollars. And of that, I receive a pittance. I don't know what do you just keep doing that for the rest of your life? It's like, why would you do that when you can do this? And it's not for everybody. Not everyone is inclined to do this kind of thing, and not everyone has great ideas. There's that dude Jamal Igle. He has stupid ideas. His idea for his Kickstarter was a superhero who's a woman who can be like reverse Shazam. She can become a child when she says a magic word. How is that? That is pedophilia. What is that? What kind of idea is that? That is pedophilia, and it has a stupid name, Molly Danger. I was like, well, it could be like Kim Possible. Like that's a clever pun. What is Molly Danger? It's so stupid. Like it's dumb. So not everyone is a genius. Not everyone is me. But I am me, and I have plenty of ideas, plenty of really, really great ideas, as I've shown over decades. So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be Cyberfrog. And then it'll be other things. We have many, many other ideas. A Caustic Soldier, thank you for Australian $5. YouTube is the future. I just think we need voice acting in motion because it should be focused on supplying existing fans, but also capturing the youth. Yeah, here's my thing. I want to do trailers, like video trailers for my comics, to really give you the mood using real songs, like real music, so that you just feel what the comic book is going to be like. And I've heard songs like I'll listen to the new stuff that comes out every week on iTunes, and I'll find songs that just I connect with, and I go, that's so much like Cyberfrog and Heather, and I just kind of download it, and I go, I want to animate to this. Like I wish I could animate Cyberfrog and Heather to this, and how they feel about each other, and the way the world is now. And it's like, well, what can I do? Well, I can't really animate it, but I can draw still images and then sort of let the camera move around those images, fade in and out, and then use the music behind it to express, to create a mood. And that, I mean, that's not something that you can do anywhere else because, I mean, DCComics.com will do things like that, but DCComics.com is too big. It doesn't connect on a personal level with people the way that I want to. You have 41, right now we have 41,000 subscribers. I want to show them and get them to feel what I feel when I'm creating this comic book and what the story is meant to make them feel. I'm digging. You're exactly right. You're exactly right about motion comics and voice acting, but to a lesser. I don't think I need to do that. I don't think I need to animate it. Eventually, if it's good, it's gonna find animation anyway, like real animation. Yeah, claymation, robot chicken style. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I've been with you for longer than I've ever been with you before. 128 minutes. That's a long super chat. A Caustic Soldier, thank you for Australian $2. You remember the Max on MTV? Most of that was OA. Yeah, I know, I know. See, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. Max Fish says, what are you talking about? You're connecting to over 2 billion people. Yeah, definitely. Potentially. Mephilis78, have you seen some of the people on YouTube that do comic book readings? It's pretty good. Star Wars Theory also does pretty good readings. If you want me to read my comic books, I will. I'd probably be pretty good at it. Stop motion animation with the toys, says Alan. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah. Smash the. Oh yeah. Please do. Would you guys hit the like button for me, please? I'd really appreciate it. There's 1.1. It looks like there are 1,100 people in here. Could you guys get it up to 1,000? We got 700 right now. 700 thumbs up. I want to see it get to 1,000 thumbs up, please. If you haven't already, do so. The rest of you, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Do we not have a personal relationship at this point? Please hit the subscribe button. Check and make sure that you're still subscribed. Check and make sure that you're still subscribed because YouTube lately has been booting people off, unsubscribing them without their permission. So you might want to double check and make sure that that's not you. And if you haven't subscribed at all, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so that YouTube will let you know when I'm doing another live stream or when I've released another video. I do consider it my job, part of my job now. By the way, not that this is something that we talk about too much, but this YouTube is paying very well. And it's doing great. And so it's now really kind of a second job. I do make sure that I get my Star Wars video up, a news video up about Star Wars up in the morning so that people have it for their drive to work. That is part of the job. Someone said you're the Howard Stern of Star Wars. I was like, wow, that is cool. I would love to be the Howard Stern of Star Wars. Hi Marietta, thank you for €2. I do appreciate it. But I mean, that's the kind of thing. Here's what YouTube is to me: money from videos and live chats. Kego Rogers, both of them together. It's all, and then T-shirts. I mean, this is all. It's all one thing. This is YouTube becomes an entertainment, a pulsing, beating heart of entertainment. It becomes something that attracts a lot of people to you, and then it also becomes a promotional tool if you choose to use it as such. Like I can let you guys know about my comic books. I can make a T-shirt for you guys. I can make whatever you want me to make you, and promote it to you guys, and it ends up being a really really lucrative job. I didn't believe it, but it really really is. So I thank you guys for watching these videos and for hitting like on them, for sharing them. I've never been so happy. I love waking up in the morning and making fun of Star Wars for you guys. I love it. It's great. I love letting you watch me draw. I have this thing where I turn on a live cam and just let you guys sit there and watch me. I don't pay attention to the chat too much unless I see out of the corner of my eye a super chat, and then I try to thank you guys. But for the most part, yeah, just let you watch me draw. As if you're in my office, I'm just like, shh, you can watch me, but that's it. And a lot of people tune in. It's like 250 people hang out, just chat with each other, and watch what I'm drawing. This is what YouTube is all about. This is connection with fans. I'm every day I wake up grateful for all of this. Everything has gotten so much fun. Orgasmatron 1977M, thank you for $5. Was Frank Miller correct about the comic book industry? The big two screwing over creators. Well, they're not screwing them over. It's just that you when you create something for them, you go into it understanding that you don't own it. When you sign a voucher and accept a paycheck from them for something that you've done, you realize that you have no stake in any of it, necessarily. I mean, they started paying out royalties for characters that they would use in media, and I'm certainly the beneficiary of that. Let me tell you something. Having created Larfleeze, Atrocitus, Saint Walker, Iron Heights Prison, all these like Flash characters and locations. They take care of me very very well at DC Comics, very well. I make a lot of money from DC without even working at DC, so that's fine. But Frank Miller, I think, feels like yeah, they're entitled to more. I disagree. I think you're entitled to whatever you are agreed to, and that's why. It's like I understand. I've never argued. I don't own anything. I don't own anything that I created for DC, but I own Cyberfrog, and that is he's all mine, and I don't want to give him to anyone else. No to Antarctic. Suck it. Blue Satoshi, thank you for $2. Think the XFL will overtake the NFL in 2020? Ooh, wouldn't that be a stunning rebuke of these people kneeling? Wouldn't that be amazing? Joe M, thank you for $2. Will your comic have a parrot character? I'd like it. We'll see. I don't know. I used to have an African Grey, and African Grey was absolutely in love with me. African Grey prefer men to women. They squawk at women, but they it used to sit on my shoulder when I was drawing and just nibble at my ear and just snuggle me. It would like snuggle its head up against the side of my head. It was very cute. So I love parrots. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. It looks like Soilo is down to 71% according to Kombi Chan. That's great news, and I really do appreciate it. Yeah, well, we didn't get to 1,000. We got to 892. Can we give one more push? Get one more push for thumbs up. We only need 106 more thumbs up to make it even 1,000. I would love to see that before we go. Somebody points out that X32 reversed is sex. That is correct. X32 was my original idea that became X23. I don't know why they changed it to X23, except they must. Did they realize, or I don't know. I don't know, but you can watch some of my videos to find all about that story of how Marvel Comics does kind of appropriate ideas that are in the air. That's what they do. Thank you, Troy and Kelly, for $2. Comey Comic to Music, Snuffy the Vampire Rabbit. Oh, I don't quite know what that means. Snuffy the Vampire Rabbit, huh? That sounds interesting. I created X23 in 1997. If you go back to watch my video, which is called Marvel Comics Days, it was one of the first videos that I ever did. Settle in, put some headphones on. I tell a really good story about how Marvel Comics treated me back in 2002. in 2003 that will curl your hair, and it does involve my creation of X23 and having that idea taken from me, which is fine. That's just kind of the way it goes. Yeah. Oh, we need 15 more. 15 more. 15 more likes needed. Smash that like button if you haven't smashed it yet. We need 14. We need to get to 1,000. 10 more to go. 10 more to go, and then we can say goodnight. 4 more. Send me out on a good note. There we go. 1,000. Thank you guys so much. Have a terrific night, and I will see you again tomorrow. And make sure to go and watch my new videos and wait for my new video tomorrow morning. Okay? Bye, guys.